All right, just so you guys all know, first of all, before we get started here,
Let's start that shit now.
now listen, Bill caught this gentleman sleeping in this ditch, and he was taking a nap. And I don't know why he would do that down in the mud, but you know, that's what plumbers do. They like to play in the mud and the dirt. So anyway, guys, what's happening today? Oh, is that the other line?
That is the power line. That's the voltage line that feeds out to the.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
That you're plugging in over there.
And you teed off to the water line then, down there.
The main water line from the well is right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what he did first, guys, he teed off the main water line under here.
You teed off alright. You might as well shut that down.
So they're working on now, they're going to put this water line up underneath because they're going to come into the house to give Mom and Beck water. I'll explain what else we're going to be doing here too. But
Okay, good enough, I guess.
So do you want to cut this off up here and slide that other thing down on?
I got that foam on there, so I can put on there too. You want to do the foam now and the heat tape now, then slide that over?
Yeah, you probably only need the heat tape down a foot or so, because that'll give you airspace.
what's that?
Where your mother?
They're in the house.
But I got that.
I'll go in and
That
visit
foam
with them.
stuff.
Okay.
Okay. I'll
Yep.
let you finish it.
Okay. So this kind of stuff is a mess, as you can see. Now Joel's got the sexy shorts working. Show off them gams for everybody, Joel. Hey, look at that, see?
Look.
Oh, the definition in the calves is just fantastic.
Comedy show here.
Hey, you're the one flashing your gams, not me. I know, I have a shirt on today. Well, it's cooler today, so obviously Bill's back. I'm not showing him in his excavator here, but he was digging a hole, cleaning stuff out. So what he's going to end up doing, guys, too, he's going to come back and he's going to take all this crap. Once we get this refilled in, he's going to take all this crap, and that's going to get all pushed
I'm taking a lot of crap from
back.
Joel today.
Yeah, you have.
It's a character builder.
I double it. I do one, then I.
Well, explain so people understand.
No, I'm not making money off this video business.
So he's adding insulation because he's going to be a pain. He's not going to explain, so I'll have to explain for him. He's adding the insulation onto the piping so when it comes up into the house that it's not going to freeze up.
Should you go in the house, cut the hole in the floor?
So if you're going to run it right straight up then, probably.
I want your sleeve idea, at least above here.
Right.
Right above there.
Yeah, I get above the grade.
If I cut a hole that big, I run these babies right up into that room. Huh?
If you know where you want to run it. Yep.
You don't have hope.
What?
I might have one that big.
I've got one at home, but
I might have a phone that's right with me. Turn the camera on, Fed. Get supplies first.
All right. Well, listen, I'm going to go over and I'm going to show the other stuff, what we're going to be doing over here. But so this is the part of it right now. He's getting everything set up to go in the house. In here, the pump will be in here. Everything will now run off of this pump in here. And I'll explain what I mean by that. So the water from the well is going to be, they're going to have direct access from it. When we go to fill the other one, so that it's teed down underground already, he's got it reburied. He put a T in there, so the water's going to come up here. So we're not going to have our suction that we have normally over here, I don't think. So it's not going to work like that anymore. What they're going to do over here, what we ended up doing, we had to pump water out of here, and I'll show you. So there's the pipe there that was coming in from over there, okay? what we're going to do is that pipe's not going to actually be functioning anymore, okay? So what they're going to end up doing is he's going to dig down over here. They're actually going to put in a spigot, the pumps, like the pumps, the hydrant, I'm sorry, yeah, the hydrant is going to be here. So when we go to fill this tank, this hydrant will be here. We can just, from the hydrant, put it into here, fill this tank that way. Then this tank I can still pull from for my house. So this tank here will supply just my house. Their tank, or over there, their pump is going to go directly from the well. So there's going to be a hydrant over here. So the reason we're putting in the hydrant, so that we're going to be able to get a 100-foot hose, water the garden, and water inside the greenhouse without having to hump it with the water can that we have over here anymore, okay? So what we did for right now is we needed to get the water level down in here. So what happens with this right now, this water, the water in the casing gets up to a certain level, and then it will start automatically filling this tank. That's not going to happen anymore. We're going to have to do it with this hydrant, okay? So we had to get this water level down. So the water was all the way up the casing, more than halfway up this casing, because this was completely full. So we ran the pump from there into here and topped this off, because obviously that was lower. So we just didn't want to waste the water and dump it out on the ground. So we utilized that to fill that tank. So right now we're still using this tank as a watering tank until everything is all set, and then we won't even have to anymore. Or we can also, there's another option that we're going to have. We can put a submersible pump, 80 bucks at the store, hook that up to a hose and utilize the rainwater. And I think that's what we're going to end up doing too, so that we can utilize that instead of using that water to water. But we'll have that hydrant there, and then when this tank gets low, we'll just end up pumping the water into that tank to fill that tank up. So that's all part of it. It's just, it sounds more complicated than it is, but it'll all work. So, but I definitely need to get the submersible pump that we can throw into here. I can plug it into my outlet outside, attach a garden hose, and boom, away we go. So I think we're gonna focus on doing that, so we can utilize the water from the rainwater. I definitely want to use the rainwater for the gardens, okay, and save the well water for, you know, our personal use. What else? So they were gonna come tomorrow. I gotta tell you, you're gonna love this. So I wake up this morning and I hear the sound of, I'm going, man, that sounds like heavy equipment. And I'm listening and I'm like, well, that's really weird. So I came out and they were both out here already getting started on stuff. And so I came out and I said, God, I must be Rip Van Winkle. I said, I slept right through the whole day of Wednesday since it's now Thursday, because they were going to come on Thursday. Obviously, they came today. I just want to remind everybody, too, I will be live streaming tonight at 8 p.m., so I would encourage you to join me then, and we will go from there. But anyway, I don't know what the topic's going to be. I have no idea. I will have to look that up, and we'll get that all set up. So Margie is here too, if you can see her through the window, sitting there talking with Mom and Becky. Her camper's coming today. So I knew the camper was coming today, and it was coming this afternoon. And so I didn't know that Bill and Joel were going to come a day early, but that's okay. I mean, you know, we're never going to say no when they're going to come and get their stuff done. So Mom and Becky will be very happy. They will have the, you know, running water in their house. We just got to have, once they get everything set up, then the Bill's son does plumbing, then he'll have to come in and do the plumbing for them, and you know, we'll go from there. So that's the game plan. So it's good times, but just trying to get everything squared away. It's going to work out good, because they were planning on what's the best way to do this, and that's what they came up with. So All right, so that is that. So I'm gonna get off of here, and I'm gonna go back and watch and see what they're doing here. And but no, they're good guys. They're really like the bus chops, especially Joel. Joel loves the bus chops. So they're fun guys. They're good guys to have work for you, and they're not all super serious and anal retentive, which is really nice too. And they both do a fantastic job. They really do. I've had Joel do several different projects for me, and obviously, as you guys know, I've had Bill here a ton of times as well. So, anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off here for now. Again, join me tonight, 8 p.m. for the live stream, and we will do that. And then also remember, that like I said, topic to be determined at this point. So 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So remember, we are all in this together. That is important to remember. We are one race called the human race, and as soon as we can focus on that, we're going to be in much better shape. And stop letting them play us and manipulate us. We got to get away from that nonsense. We really do. Also, guys, remember, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from reaching your goals is you. That's it. Nobody else can stop you. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? I will see you all later. I hope everybody has a great day. And I'll see you tonight at 8 o'clock. All right? Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.